Hey guys, AJ with Relentless Racing. After hard off at the track, I discovered my knuckle was bent. Instead of removing the hub using a puller on the vehicle, I opted to remove the knuckle and do everything on the press. Here I'm using a bearing separator to remove the hub from the knuckle. I support the bearing separator with C channels and use an appropriately sized impact socket to press the hub out of the knuckle. Many people remove the inner race by cutting it with a cutting wheel and then cracking it with a chisel. I prefer to use the knife edge of the bearing separator. Remove the splash guard from the knuckle. Use a snap ring plier to remove the circlip. I bought this large diameter pipe as a scrap piece of metal, and it works great to support the knuckle when pressing the wheel bearing out. I coat the inside of the knuckle and complete wheel bearing with anti-seize because 1. It helps keep everything rust-free because I rinse my car after every race to aid in inspection, and 2. It aids in the pressing process. Save your old wheel bearings to use them as supports for the next time you have to replace your wheel bearings. In this orientation, the black side faces up. Almost ready to press, I use another used wheel bearing and a metal plate to distribute load while pressing. I added another used wheel bearing on top so I wouldn't have to adjust the press base level. Verify your wheel bearing is pressed in the correct depth. An incorrect depth will not allow the circlip to be installed. Coat the circlip because anti-seize is your friend. Use snap ring pliers to install the circlip. And of course, more anti-seize for splash guard bolts. Torque the splash guard bolts to 6 Nm or 4 pound-feet. And more anti-seize on the wheel bearing and hub. Use the old wheel bearings again as supports. Choose an appropriate size impact socket to push on the inner race. The new knuckle assembly is now ready for installation on the vehicle. This is AJ with Relentless Racing. Stay relentless, and I'll see you on the track.